Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, it has been quite the day today, as I'm sure you're all well aware, unless you live under a cave or under a rock somewhere, of what's been happening over in Liverpool. Now, initially, it was a fun day for everybody there. Thousands of people lining the streets to celebrate the first Premier League title won in front of a crowd in 35 years. That actually means something to a Liverpool supporter. Everyone was happy as Larry, fireworks going off, people cheering, that kind of a thing. It all started dying down around 6 o'clock in the evening. People started dispersing, going home, going back to where they come from, that kind of a thing. When a fucking lunatic decides to drive down the street and mow into a bunch of people. Now, you'll notice the wording to the title of this video, ploughed through people. Unlike the various headlines that have been thrown out by various news article outlets like The Guardian, The Mirror, the BBC, things like that. Words such as traffic collision are being bandied around, that kind of a thing, taking away the severity, I suppose, of what actually happened. Now, I don't know who out there has seen the videos knocking around on X, possibly even Facebook, might be a bit too graphic for Facebook, I'm not too sure, but I've seen various angles of what actually happened, and I will talk you through it. From what I've seen, there is a black car of a man driving, and it's being told not to go down a street, I think, by police officers, so he reversed over some people initially, and he drives forward at a fairly decent speed, I'd say about 10 mile an hour-ish, and he hit a load of other people. This big guy got flung into the air off the bonnet of the car, and he veered into the street, into the pavement side of the road where a shit ton of people were standing, just ploughed through them all. Shocking scenes, absolutely fucking horrific. I can only imagine what it must have been like for people being there, having some fucking maniac drive at you at a fair speed in a pissing car. Now, that's what actually happened, and the way the media have been portraying it is, gobsmacking. Well, no, it's not really gobsmacking. We know what the media is like. It's full of fucking scumbags and parasites, that kind of a thing. The headlines that are being used. And there is another thing that really did catch my interest, guys. After this incident happened, I'd say around 45 minutes to say about 60 minutes, it came out what this man was. A 53-year-old man, white British, from the Liverpool area. Surprise, surprise, actually this time it was indeed a local man. But I found it very interesting at the speed that was brought to the attention of the British public. 53-year-old white British man. White British man. If you cast your minds back to what happened in Southport when Axel Rudiger murdered them 3 little girls, it took weeks, if not months, for that information to come clear to the general public. I'm not quite sure how long it took for the Manchester Arena bombings. That was so long ago, I could barely remember what happened yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't within the hour. It takes an awful long time for them to release statements, details of where the person was from, who they are, their age, everything else, if they are from a different demographic. I found that incredibly interesting. Do let me know what you think in the comments as to why you think that is. A real head scratcher. I want to finish on something here, guys. I'm not going to draw this out. I want to finish on something. Right, a lot of people ask me over on X why I don't leave the house. I've told you on quite a few occasions now that I'm an introvert. I'm indoorsy. I very seldom go outside. This is the very reason as to why I don't venture outside very often, only to earn money and possibly go to the shops for a few groceries, things that a house needs. This is the exact reason. Now let me tell you why, right? I am a hardened Liverpool supporter, as you all well know, because I've told you many, many times. I was umming and ahhing about taking the day off today and actually going to that parade with a friend of mine. I could have quite easily been in that crowd and been run over by this fucking maniac. I have it in my head that I've got a constant target on my back. Well, I have got a constant target on my back. I'm a white, straight male, everything that a lot of people stand against. And and walking the street. I put my face on YouTube on a daily basis, well, almost daily basis. Thousands of people see my face. I could get a knife in the side of my neck. I could get run over for all I know. Someone could try cutting off my head. I just don't know. So just to be on the safe side, I stay indoors. This is why. A prime example as to why I am extremely indoorsy. I could very well have been a victim of what happened today in Liverpool. Call me crazy, call me a hermit, call me what you want, but I've got my head on my shoulders and I'd like it to remain on my shoulders, if you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, like I say, I'm not going to drag this out. My thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Liverpool tonight. I hope there's been no deaths, because there's not much information being released apart from actually the driver, like I said earlier, about injuries, deaths, that kind of a thing. But yeah, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people affected by this fucking horrible attack. And that's what it is. I would class this as a terrorist attack. Doesn't matter what colour he was, what religion he was. He drove a car into a fucking sea of people. That is going to cause terror and proper distress. I'm not talking about calling someone a tranny over on X and someone start losing their shit and go, oh my god, I'm so distressed by this person's tweet. I mean proper distress, proper terror. This is, in all intents and purposes, a terrorist attack. It's just been performed by a non-Muslim. Right guys, that's my video. Please do let me know what you think in the comments. What was the motives behind this attack, do you think? Do you think it's just someone who lost his shit? Do you think it's someone who was, I don't know, had something else on their mind? You tell me, you let me know what you think in the comments as always. And thanks for watching. Cheers.